Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and because who'd have thunk it? There's a Nintendo Direct partner showcase that has been announced. It is happening on the 5th of February at 2 p.m. UK time. International times would be appearing on screen right now because I can't be dealing with that stuff. But yes, so not a full-fat Nintendo Direct, not a traditional one, merely a partner showcase, which is still a good thing. And I'm not gonna gloat for too long. But this is exactly what I said would happen. Nintendo kept drip-feeding the little things, and then everything, they've got some obligations, partner showcase, boom. It's almost like I've been in the industry 11 years. Anyway, moving on from that, we're going to tell you what we think is going to be featured, and also some things that we hope are featured. Those are two very distinct categories. I want to make that absolutely clear. Why don't you start us off?
Well, with things I think are going to be featured,
Let's
or things I hope are going to be featured.
And then move on to hopes and dreams.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if things that, obviously things have already been announced. I'm being hopeful that there's going to be finally an announcement date for Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Because then it's another platform I can have the game on, because I have it on every other platform, basically, aside from, VR. I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of the Fallout series, so having that portable is just going to make me a very happy girl. So that's the one thing that I reckon that they'll probably announce. I'm hoping more information on Pragmata. I know we've already had the preview and everything that lovely Ollie went over to check out.
Yes, maybe we'll get a chance to see the game running on Switch too, because Ollie's seen it. Muggins here
haven't.
No.
But yeah, I'm genuinely excited for that. I know that they've also mentioned a few indie games. So the creators are I believe Content Warning. They've also announced that for Switch too. So maybe a date for that would be great. A little silly co-op game. I love my indie games, so I'm hoping that will be given a little bit more of a heads up. Other things that I would reckon, we've already chatted about it a couple of weeks ago, but Elden Ring, maybe a bit more information on that.
That is top of the list that I've written down in a panic. I think it's whilst nothing's guaranteed when it comes to Nintendo, and especially Nintendo Directs, I think that Elden Ring is a distinct possibility, and I'm so looking forward to finally getting some blinking information. I'd also really love to see some information, and I think it's distinctly possible, even if it's just, release year continued, just a bit more information on the Duskbloods. Because, start with a little Elden Ring appetizer and then move on to the big beef Wellington afterwards of the new game. I think, I've seen quite a lot of people that are a little bit dour about that game. I say, let's wait and see what it's like before jumping to any conclusions. You mentioned Pragmata, which is also on my list. It's almost like we did a preview about it recently. But I also think we are going to see some Resi 9 stuff. Because even though, there's been, other platforms, have had, stuff talked about in regards to it and stuff like that, I still think it's an obvious situation to just remind people, hey, guys, wake up. Oi, you. Resi 9, baby. Also, I keep forgetting to call it Resident Evil Requiem. It's always Resi 9. It's just so much quicker to type.
Yeah, just keep the numbers.
Okay, that should be in what I hope, not what I expect. I expect to see some 007 First Light stuff.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Oh my god,
They've been quite quiet about it. It's been Project 007 for about, I don't want to exaggerate, but I think about 400 years.
About that. 401, actually. So yeah, give or take.
Yeah. I also think it would be certainly not impossible to see some Silent Hill F.
Oh, don't. I love Silent Hill so much. I love it. My PC can't run it. I don't have a PS5, or even, hopeful Silent Hill 2 remake, maybe.
Yeah.
Another game that I want to hear more of, not necessarily, I do want to hope more of, is Out of Words. Have you heard that?
Oh, yes, it rings
puppet.
a bell. Tell me about it.
So what I recall from a couple of directs ago, I remember them announcing
I just
the
remember
one with
what it is.
Yeah, so it's like puppets. They basically did all stop motion and everything but they've got no mouths, and it looks gorgeous.
It does.
Oh.
I'm even able to suspend my disbelief and say that they would be able to make more sounds considering they clearly have a nasal cavity. I can look past that because I'm a bigger man. But yeah, it just looks charming, doesn't it? And a slight change of pace from Elden Ring, Dustbloods, Resi 9, Silent Hill.
We're allowed to have some nice little soft, mind you, to be honest, what I know from most indie games and cozy games that look really nice and just cute, some of them are traumatic. I played this is also another game that I would absolutely love if they announced on Switch 2 is Wonderstop. It came out on PC.
Yes.
It came out on PlayStation. I played it at the beginning of last year, and it's one of my favorite games. It's made by the same creators as Stanley Parable, and it's a beautiful. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. I love it so much. And for me personally, it came at a time in my life where I was incredibly burnt out, and it had really similar message. So basically, say slow down. Take life as it is and just look after yourself. But yeah, it's a really beautiful game. So I would love that if it came to Switch too. Or even just Switch,
Yeah, I mean, I'm gone through that should really be on what I hope rather than what I predict. I hope that we might see, and I know the reports and things like that. I don't care. I'm going to live in blissful optimism. Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's...
Because just for a moment, sort of don't think about how impractical or unlikely it is. Just think about what a bombshell it would be to just go, everyone going, it's impossible, it can't happen. And then they just go, here it is. See you later.
Oh, no, he's done it again.
It's the only way I can go, because if I there's not enough room either side here, and if I leave that door, you see me, it's not as dramatic. We've got to think
squat.
snappy. So much to do. I also have a couple of other random little wishes. One of them, I don't know whether it's going to appeal to a lot of people, but I would like it. Dawn of War 4. Because, it's a Warhammer game. It's a proper nerds game.
Oh, that's why.
It's a real-time strategy game. I played it on PC. Or at least I played Dawn of War. Oh, God, the first one. Oh, God, it was the first one. I played it a hell of a lot. And if anyone knows Dawn of War and knows what I'm saying when I say metal boxes, you're my kind of geezer. Dawn of War 4, it's a bit out there. It's unlikely, but, it's not impossible by any means. What is highly unlikely, but also still not beyond the realms of possibility, I would say. Bit of a stretch still, though. Halo Campaign Evolved.
You know what? It's really funny. I was going to say to you that with the hopeful console wars kind of semi-ending with, we've got Gears of War on PS5. We've got, granted, a Lego Horizons game coming to Switch.
It's already been and gone.
I know, but I mean, it's... Okay,
oh, I see. Sorry,
on
yes.
Switch now. But let's have some more Xbox and more PlayStation games coming over to the Switch. Oh man!
Imagine if it just said Astro
Fable.
Bot.
Oh god! Perfect.
That's not going to happen.
I mean, for me, it'd be the Fable games, the OG ones, or even just the new one. Great. But The Last of Us, I would absolutely love to see that on the Switch too. I love The Last of Us so much.
God of War.
God of War, yes, I loved the reboot. I still have to pick up Ragnarok because it's still a bit pricey on PS4, for me. But yeah, just give us what we want.
Yeah,
please.
I mean, to be honest, the list is as long as your arm, really, isn't it, for stuff that we want to see? But I don't know. I think this has the potential. It has the potential, and it is only the potential to be a real watershed direct, a real big third party. Because third parties are going really big on Switch 2 at the moment. Capcom, especially. I mean, they just basically went, oh yeah, Pragmata, it's coming to Switch the same day as everything else.
Oh, Resi Requiem. There you go.
I mean, it's crackers. It's fantastic. I really hope to see so much more of this kind of support going forward, and I feel that this is going to be... Well, no, that's not fair. I don't want to put pressure or, expectations high, but it has the potential to be a real watershed moment for Switch 2. Now that it's settled, everyone understands it, it's proven to be a big old success, and then all the third parties come out and go, oh, it can actually run our games now. Ah, there you go. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Excellent. Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect example. It is possible to happen.
Oh, it's confirmed. I know we talked about, we think it could happen. One of my colleagues, one of our colleagues informed us it's been confirmed, yeah.
I'm happy chappy.
We do our research.
One of the things I said before this call as well is, because I was talking about the whole, going back to Fallout, I am very hopeful because of the whole rumblings and everything of potentially Bethesda shadow dropping Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I hope that happens as well because, again, I have it on every other platform. I'd like it on the Switch, please.
Oblivion Remastered would be an interesting one.
I'm more of a
Indiana
Fallout
Jones
person.
and the Big Circle.
The Golden Circle, isn't it?
It's the Great Circle. I think it was like a donkey title or something like that, but it's just Indiana Jones and the Big Circle. I can't think of it as being anything else now.
Circle.
Big Circle.
Uncharted, maybe that come to Switch too.
I don't know. I don't know much about Uncharted. I have to be honest. But
I've only really played the first one, but they're very good. I mean, it's Naughty Dog again, another Naughty Dog game. I want to come to Switch. Even some older games that were for example, Medieval that was on originally on PlayStation 1. They did the remake. Love that game. If they brought that over, if they
imagine if they just did Bloodborne. No other platforms.
Oh my! I'll be so happy. I've been itching to actually finish Bloodborne, but it's stuck behind my PlayStation Plus, and I'm not paying for a subscription at the moment. But yeah, just there are just way too many games that I am very hopeful will come to Switch too, because I want my old collection to go a bit bigger and be a bit more accessible for me. Just less game key cards, please. Less.
Fewer game key cards.
Fewer. Yes, English is my first, technically second, language.
Technically second?
Yeah, technically kind of, in a way. Gaelic.
Drop a law bomb on us.
Scottish Gaelic. I learned it when I was little, but then it turned into gibberish when I was learning English, and then not really, and then I moved to Gibraltar. They don't speak Gaelic there.
Oh, come now. Surely they must have a smattering.
I don't know.
Anyway, those are our thoughts about tomorrow's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Let us know your thoughts. What do you think is going to come? Have we missed a massive game, like the biggest game ever, and it's literally behind us right now, screaming at us? Let us know with a comment down below. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you partner up with that subscribe button and go on a trip to Gibraltar, and be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.